Hello, I'm Mika Sewell-Smith, and I'm here with some amazing new information regarding some updates at AncestryDNA. AncestryDNA is the #1 selling DNA kit and now gives you even more precise results. While our DNA itself doesn't change, the science behind it is constantly evolving. If you're curious about what it would look like over time, take a look at my DNA results over the last 3 years. Initially, results were broken down into headings such as Africa, Europe, America, Asia, and more. Then, as time went on, those headings went away and the regions underneath them were made more prominent and then later refined to provide even more precise pinpointing of my ancestral origins. One example is Ireland and Scotland used to be together in one region. Now, you see we're able to separate them into 2 different regions like this. In order for you to get these amazing results, you too have to buy an AncestryDNA kit. And here's the best part for those of you who have already tested. You get this new update as a part of the service that you've already paid for. So there's no special thing that you have to do other than just go into your DNA story. And the minute you get that little pop-up screen that says, "Oh, we have an update," go ahead and read through the information, click the arrows, and you'll see how your percentages have shifted. More precise results help us learn more about our individual family trees and ancestral origins. They're possible thanks to the more than 18 million people who have already tested on AncestryDNA, combined with a reference panel of populations from all over the world. This most recent update includes more precise information in the United Kingdom and Ireland, Italy, China, Japan, the Philippines, Eastern Europe, and South Africa. This adds more depth to the previous update, which refined data for Native American, West African, and Asian populations. Move beyond the percentages and regions and learn the individual names of your ancestors. Not sure where to start? Give StoryScout a try. With just a few clicks and a little bit of information, the system will guide you through the beginning steps of filling in your family tree. It is run on technology that is based off of trees that are already on Ancestry that maybe people in your own family have built out, or those who are researching the same communities and same people that you're interested in. One of the features that I feel like a lot of people completely overlook when it comes to AncestryDNA are the communities. For people who are of African descent or folks that have ancestors that were enslaved or that were free people of color who were emancipated, this is a huge resource that we could use to inform our genealogy searches, right? So basically, you go into your DNA story, right? And most people are paying attention to that right-hand panel that has all of the percentages from the various regions across the world. But at the bottom of that are your communities. Some of these communities go down even to the county level. So if you have no idea where your ancestors were from, if you have no idea where to start, in addition to StoryScout being an initial point for you, you can also look at these communities. Do you have communities that are like Mississippi and Louisiana African Americans that are specific to areas like the Mississippi Delta in Louisiana and Mississippi, right? For me, I'm a part of that community, and it's completely accurate because 3 of my 4 grandparents were from the Mississippi and Louisiana Delta. If you are kind of out of leads trying to figure out where your ancestors may have been enslaved, or perhaps maybe where they lived before they got down to the Deep South, look at those communities and see if you can find some additional information there. You can then fill in the gaps by searching for additional historical documents, photos, and more with the more than 27 billion records from 80 countries that are on Ancestry.